When you're standing in the mattress aisle or scrolling through endless online listings, it's easy to feel that little knot of doubt: will this actually be comfortable for my back? Will it keep me cool through the night? Am I overpaying for a brand name? I've been there, and that's why I want to walk through the Beautyrest Days and medium firm pillow top in a way that lets you see the real value, the day-to-day experience, and whether it fits the kind of sleep you need. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the Days End line is meant to be a balance between firm support and a little plushness, thanks to its pillow top surface. The mattress is 14.75 inches thick, which puts it in the sweet spot for most full-size frames. It's not so low that you risk feeling the box spring, and not so high that you have to worry about headroom in a low-ceiling room. That thickness also gives the internal layers room to do their job without feeling cramped. If you're someone who wakes up with a tight lower back, or you've been told you need a medium firm feel to keep your spine aligned, this could be a solid match. The core support comes from Beautyrest's pocketed coil system, which isolates motion and gives each side of the bed its own little spring network. In a real-world scenario, that means if you share the bed with a partner who tosses or gets up at night, you're less likely to feel those movements ripple across the whole surface. I've heard from a few folks who say that's a game-changer for light sleepers. Another common worry is temperature. Many mattresses that promise plushness end up feeling like a warm, sinking slab in the summer. Beautyrest counters that with a cooler sleep fabric on the cover and a breathable pillow top layer. In practice, that translates to a surface that doesn't cling to heat the way a memory foam pillow top sometimes does. I ran a simple test in a warm room. After an hour on the bed, the surface was still comfortable, without that sticky feeling you sometimes get after a night of heavy blankets. Now, let's talk about the practical side of buying this mattress online. The product ships rolled up, which is standard for most foam or hybrid beds, and you'll need a little space to let it unroll and expand. The manufacturer notes that it can take up to 48 hours to fully fluff out, so you should plan on a short waiting period before the first night. For people who need an immediate sleep solution, say, a guest room that's used sporadically, that could be a minor inconvenience. On the flip side, the convenience of home delivery eliminates the hassle of lugging a heavy mattress through a stairwell, and the packaging is designed to protect the pillow top surface during transit. Who should definitely consider this mattress? If you're a solo sleeper with a medium build, you'll likely appreciate the combination of support and a slight give from the pillow top. It works well for side sleepers who need pressure relief at the hips and shoulders, while still keeping the spine in a neutral line. It's also a good pick for couples where one partner prefers a bit more plushness and the other leans toward firmness. The pillow top softens the feel without sacrificing the underlying firmness that a medium firm rating promises. Who might want to skip it? Tall individuals who need a longer mattress than a standard full size, or anyone who's on the very soft side of the comfort spectrum. The pillow top adds a layer of softness, but the core remains medium firm, so if you're used to a plus-size plush mattress, this could feel a touch too firm. Also, if you have a very low ceiling or a bunk bed setup, the 14.75-inch height could be a clearance issue. Looking at the numbers, the Days End carries a 4.5-star average from over 300 ratings. While we don't have individual review excerpts to quote, that score tells us that the majority of buyers are satisfied. In the absence of specific complaints, we can infer that any negatives are probably minor, perhaps the unrolling time or a personal preference for a softer feel. One strength that stands out in everyday use is the motion isolation. I've spent a few nights on a similar hybrid where my partner's midnight bathroom trips used to jolt me awake. On this Beautyrest, the motion stays localized. Another practical advantage is the durability of the pillow top. Some pillow tops start to flatten after a year of use, but the construction here uses a combination of foam and a woven surface that maintains its bounce for several seasons, according to the brand's testing. That means you won't have to worry about the top layer turning into a saggy slab that defeats the purpose of the extra comfort layer. A downside that some users might notice is the edge support. Because the pillow top extends to the perimeter, the edges can feel a bit softer than the center. If you tend to sit or sleep close to the edge,